Feet, hips distance apart, big toes slightly in, prayer position at the heart. Mountain. Welcome to the invigorating flower. This is a series of 12 yoga poses along with invigorating exercises for each chakra. You will be invited to do between 5 and 10 on your breath pace. Follow the guidance of your breath in each exercise. Next exhale, hands down, up, and back to prayer position at the heart. Deep breathing into the heart. Set the intention to stay within your natural limits in the invigorating exercises. On the next inhale, open your arms back, bending at the chest, gazing at the ceiling. On the exhale, return to prayer position at the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, return to center. Sense the back bend centered in your chest. Do not accentuate it in the lower back or the neck. Gaze at the ceiling and find balance between the front and back of your body. You may count if you need to, or don't, if it helps you tune in to the feeling to ignore the numbers. Allow each of these exercises to be driven by the breath and to bring you deeper into your felt sense of resonance in the heart chakra. Feel the fire recenter in mountain at the heart. Exhale down, inhale, come up on your toes even slightly and bring your hands on top of your crown. Crown chakra, breathe in divine pose, subtle awareness at the top of your head. Several breaths at your rhythm. Inhale, come up on your toes. Exhale down, hands on top of the head. Your pace, inhaling up, even slightly onto the balls of the feet. Exhaling back down, hands in divine pose. You are drawing energy into your crown chakra. This is subtle, focused on balance, and deepening your awareness of resonance in your divine connection. Find the height that allows you to feel both comfortably challenged and within your natural limits. If you go too high and lose your balance, simply don't go that high again. Even lifting the heels slightly as you go up on the inhales and exhale, hands in divine pose. Stay, breathe in divine, and center energy in the crown. Walk your hands behind the neck, lean the throat back, elbows in, sleepwalker pose. This is a bend in the neck. Breathe ocean breath with strength through the throat. Exhale, bend the chin down to the chest. Inhale, lean back into sleepwalker pose. Find your pace. Breathing with strength, opening the throat, lock. This brings energy between the chest and the head and softens the channel in a way that creates a more lively ability to communicate your truth. Exhaling chin to chest, inhaling. Back bend focused on the neck. This affects the upper shoulders and the base of the skull. You should not accentuate anything in the lower body. Remain rooted, tailbone tucked, balanced between the balls and heels of your feet. Complete your next throat lock, and then stay in sleepwalker pose, centering your energy through the throat. Prepare to lower your body into Buddha belly. Belly out, a back bend for the lower back. Keep your head level or gently extending the spine. Hands on hips. Your focus is between the front of the pelvis and the lower back. Breathe in waves up the spine. Exhale, bring your butt back, chest forward. Inhale. Buddha belly once again. Gently accentuate the back bend. Exhale, forward with the chest. Inhale, forward with the belly. Find a rhythm with waves of spirit leading down to the sacral chakra and relaxing the rest of the spine. Maintain balance between the balls and heels of your feet. Maintain balance between the front and back of your body, all the way up the legs into your lower back. Feel energy building in the sacral chakra, relaxing tensions in the hips and lower back. Next time into Buddha belly, stay. Sink a little more deeply before bending down into ragdoll. Knees support the elbows. Let go of the head, let go of the lower back. Breathe through your nose tip. You can accentuate Billow's breath and then inhale up, cross your arms, open your knees, exhale down between your knees. Your inhale up, open your arms, reverse the cross, exhale down slightly between the knees. Maintain balance between the front and back of your body. Let go in the inversion as you lean forward. And feel the rhythm of reversing the arms, relaxing energy from the top of your head down the spine. Maintain focus on the nose tip, relaxing the back of your skull as you stay in ragdoll the next time down, letting go of your head, shoulders, and lower back. Inhale up into chair, arms on either side of the ears, fingertips strong and straight. Sink, slightly tucking the tail, focusing on the solar plexus. You can breathe with a pump breath to focus your attention here, finding balance between the front and back of your body. Exhale down into a squat, inhaling up. If you feel comfortable, keep the arms extended. If not, leave them down. You are exhaling down to a limit that is good for you. It is wonderful to get all the way down in a squat. It is not necessary. You are finding the fire in your solar plexus with the support that's appropriate from your legs. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Modify the exercise to suit your limits to achieve 5 to 10. Build the fire between the lower ribs. Relax the back and work the front and back of the calves and thighs together. So you adjust the way you lean and center your weight, so no one muscle group is doing too much of the work. Find a final chair squat. Feel the depth, and then return to chair, centering yourself in the solar plexus and balance between the front and back of your body. Next inhale, stand up tall. Draw the belly in, forward bend, legs relatively straight. Let go of the head and shoulders. You may touch your shins or wrap your hands behind the calves to deepen the stretch. Breathe into the belly, melting it into the thighs. Inhale up, exhale down. Begin toe touches in forward bends. Inhaling up, draw the belly in, fold from the lower abdomen all the way up the front of the body. So the chest and head are simply releasing. Inhale your arms way above your head. Maintain the line and bend from the lower body. Allow each repetition to deepen the pose, keeping the knees straight but unlocked, accentuating the line from the top of your buttocks down to the heel. You may adjust your feet slightly if you notice they lack alignment, widening the stance for the sake of the hips. You may stay in a forward bend a final time, deepening the surrender, releasing the abdomen before widening your stance and stepping up into a centaur pose. Shoulders out, hands open, slight bend in the knees, feet slightly wider than the hips. Breathe into your chest and use sniffing breath to accentuate your focus. Balance front and back of your body. Sink before lifting the shoulders up towards the ears in an inhale, drawing them back and exhaling them down. This is a subtle exercise in rhythm with your breathing. Inhaling up to the shoulders to the ears, back, and then drawing them down the spine. Find your pace and feel the sensitivity to open your chest. Let your breathing drive the motion and accentuate the rotation of the shoulders by keeping the hands open, out, and then sinking them down. Next, stay in centaur. Breathe into the upper chest, releasing latent tension. And then inhale, jumping into goddess pose. Feet wider stance, open, knees over ankles, slightly out of where you may naturally be. Arms with hands open up, forearms parallel. Sink into the root as you exhale down as low as you comfortably can and inhale up. Find a rhythm that's good for you. Goddess squats. You may adjust the placement of your feet to balance the inside and outsides of the feet. As you go down, you may choose to narrow your stance, to lessen the intensity, or to widen it if your hips are ready to go deeper. You're exhaling down as deep as you comfortably can, inhaling up. Find limits that best suit you. Enjoy the intensity of reaching your root down to greet the energy from the earth. Feel it like connecting a tail that draws in strength. Sense your center into stillness as you stay in goddess the next time. Breathe into the root lock. And exhale your way down into an ape pose. Knuckles to the ground, then inhale up, mouth open. Focus on your chin. Your chest is up in a slight lower back bend. Your hands are down, releasing the shoulders. Inhale up, arms overhead. Exhale down, knuckles to the ground. Inhale up, arms overhead. The feet stay still. The legs remain relatively consistent. This is strength in your core, and feel it accentuated by gazing down at the floor and then up towards your raised hands held in fists above your head. Allow this sense of strength to build from your center. Allow the throat to open into the lower skull, centering spirit in your chin. Allow gravity to receive you as you bend down, and inhale with the strength to return into ape pose, invigorated by the repetitions. Next, inhale up into star pose from the core. Hands out, legs out, straight through the knees, straight through the elbows. Focus energy in your navel. You may exhale your way down into a forward bend with arms wrapped. Inhale your way up, star pose. You may exhale your toes to the ground, your hands to your toes, fingers to the ground, or find a comfortable limit before reaching that deep. You are building strength in your core. So however you do that is working if you feel the fire. Stay within limits where you can. Embrace 5 to 10 repetitions. Star pose, forward bend. Allow the inhales to drive your stance upright. And stay in the next star. Breathe into your core and feel your center. Before exhaling, down into a squat. If you need to, you can come to your knees, whether because that's the limit you feel or you're tired. So it's the limit for today. You can be on the balls of your feet, hands to the ground, stare at a point in front of your fingertips. Breathe into the third eye. Inhale up into eagle with open arms. So this is a gentle rise and return to the ground. If it's too stressful for your knees, just sink a little and then open your arms. So lift the arms and lower them and bend the knees within a range that is good for you. If you feel comfortable going down to the ground, enjoy this last invigorating sequence. And for an added challenge, keep your heels down the entire time, using a low squat. Touching the earth and then rising like a bird taking flight. Next time down, stay. Touch the ground, focus your gaze, breathe through the third eye. Rest into the earth. Surrender any last tensions to flow through your hands and feet. Inhale up into mountain. Hands in prayer position at the heart. Adjust the placement of your feet. Tuck your tailbone. And complete this practice in mountain, where we began. You may give one hug to the sky with a back bend, opening your arms and chest, gazing at the ceiling. Take a deep, long breath. Feel balance between the front and back of your body, from your root through your chest, with your gaze gentle before returning to mountain. Allow feeling to melt down your body towards the earth. Allow feeling to be drawn up through your limbs into your heart. Allow your breathing to surrender. Namaste.